My people wonder they say shall never end. According to the information reaching us, they said the Ominrin Odua Elders, they were all shocked. They were shocked to their bone marrow. When the king provided evidences, they said there was a recorded evidence. There was also a video where Ebony's family were having their meetings, talking, saying, planning underground, codedly, how they will penetrate the system and take over the throne from the king. And in that recorded evidence, Ebony's voice was also heard how she will be of help. They said these elders could not believe it. If not that it was the king who provided that evidence, they said they may not have believed it, you know. But you know that the king cannot just fabricate such a thing if it is not true. Allegedly, that is what we are hearing. And remember that when Ebony went to approach these elders for help, because Ebony knew that they are upright, a lot of people respect them a whole lot, that the king too might or will respect them as well, of which the king respected them. Because no matter the level of the king's anger towards Ebony, he was still calm in making his decision. But it did not stop him from making the declaration. So when Ebony went to approach these elders, she lied to them. According to the information we are getting, allegedly, they said Ebony told these elders that her family have been using her without her knowing it. And this last one that happened that breaks the camel back happens to be the missing of that royal staff, of which Ebony also claimed that she knew nothing about. Remember that royal staff in question is the king's authority as a king. As a matter of fact, people will question his decision or his decision if he make any decision without that royal staff, because these are the powers given to him as a king. So there are certain decisions that he cannot take if he is not in possession of those staffs. So that particular one that got missing, they say it is very important, you know, that he needed it for some tangible decision making. So when that happened, the king warned everyone, including Ebony and her people, telling them that if by the end of 48 hours they did not provide it, they said the king was a kind of specific why he was telling Ebony's family to return that. You know, they did not know that the king have a lot of information that they don't know of. They said the king had a lot of information that shocked everyone. That the reason he just released that particular one, that is not the only information they say he have. Oh. That the only reason he just released that one to those elders is that the elders were pleading, looking at how Ebony was looking as if she is repented for real, she is frustrated, she is weak and tired of fighting and everything, because they say Ebony almost collapsed there. So those elders were like, the king is supposed to have human sympathy. The king is supposed to be a king and not a beast and all of that. They said the kind of drama that Ebony played in front of these elders made the elders to want to question the king's decision. But the moment the king decided to bring out those evidences, both recorded audio and a video, how he got it is something that Ebony will not figure out even in the next 100 years to come. They said the king is very wise, though. And according to him, they said this plan have been going on for more than 5 years now. It has been going on for a very long time. They have been planning, you know, a very smooth plan. And those ones they know that they cannot get to, they wanted to use Ebony to get to that position. And Ebony is aware of it from that evidence. They said Ebony is aware. As a matter of fact, when they lack finance, Ebony supports them with money. Ebony finances them. And if Ebony does not have, Ebony will find a way to collect the money from the king just to support their movement. They said the king outsmarted them. And Ebony could not be. I'm sure that's one of the reasons they say she fainted. Because she never knew that the king is aware of everything that have been going on. They said the king told Ebony to her very face in front of those elders that she brought to the palace to come and speak on her behalf, that your family wanted the throne by all means possible, and they will go extra mile, they will go any length just to make sure that they achieve their quest, which is to take away the throne from me. But as long as the gods are with the king, that they are not going to succeed. They said the king also told her that your own, you wanted the jewel's position at all costs. You even wanted to take her position even in my heart and in the kingdom. But that is something that you can never achieve, even in your next generation. That you can never take the king's position, the jewel's position. They said the king told the elders that they should not mind Ebony's crocodile tears. Oh. That while she is shedding his crocodile tears, that she did not repent one bit. That the reason she ran to them is because her family members, her elders from her home, have caused the king to ban them from entering the palace, because they have been the ones interceding on her behalf. So she is just afraid that the king will also send her away the same way he did to her elders. That is why she ran to you people. She did not come to you because she is sorry or that they have been using her. That they have not been using her. They wanted the throne. She wanted the jewel's position. That nobody was using Ebony, according to what we are hearing. They said the elders, the Ominrin Odua Elders, that they were shocked. They were shocked to their bone marrow, especially with those evidences, because Ebony's voice was heard, giving her support, how she is ready to fight with them. How, I said, now, wow, this story, if all these things are true, that is to say that the king have been dining and whining with his arch enemy all this while without knowing it. They said the king said in their recorded audio that even if you take them years, that they are going to follow it step by step, gradually, so that when it will happen, there will be no trace. And you know that as long as Ebony is in the picture, they might be able to succeed. But it is good that the king now know that Ebony is not who he thinks that she is. So she knows how to involve her in things in that palace. So that is what we are here to know if the information is true. I want to always remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media. I do not live in the palace. Always bear that in mind, okay? Thanks for watching. Please do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell for more updates. And don't forget to share. I love you guys. Bye. See you.